And I think this realization comes in after some time. When a person leaves the organization, he or she needs some time to make comparisons. And we brought in an advertisement about 2.5 years back that all those who have left have an opportunity to come back also. You'll be surprised, we got over 400 applications. Many of them even from foreign countries. People who had gone, left for some time. Money can bind them for some time. But I think it is the personal growth, knowledge addition that, and then one starts sort of debating whether it's the right decision. I think we provide that environment where individuals grow along with the organization. They have ample opportunity to express themselves freely. They are seeing themselves that their decisions are part of the overall decision taken by the company. They are part of decision making. Coupled with caring attitude of the management in terms of, we have one of the best, we care for our people in terms of their health care. Not only the individual but their families, even after superannuation. We have the best of the social security. I think these initiatives helped us a great lot, and we found that in the last year the attrition has come down to 1/3. And we have a large number of people coming back to us. We had people who had left and they said, well sir, we made a mistake, sorry, can we come back? And I think we are today recognized in that, and with remaining basically focusing on
Japan, Germany and France, they have adopted something like that, while during their revolution only, the PSUs are taking those people to, with them and they're training them for a particular field. Why not these Indian PSUs are doing the same, to train them and keep them for a long time?
No, I think the PSUs are also doing that thing. I said that we like to collaborate with them, and that's why I say that academia has to also agree to their, and giving them training, giving them projects, giving them scholarship that okay, you work on these specific things. Once you are successful and they watch them for a year or so, yes, that person is enterprising, has shown that potential, they'll be very willing to take them through campus recruitment.
Yes, would you like to recommend for the management professionals by today's grimy situation? That is the financial crisis.
Financial crisis. Yeah. Okay. I mean, what management changes?
Yes. What are the changes would you like to recommend for the management professionals like us?
Well, I think this subject is the book, the corporate governance issue you have raised. I think it's very important, and again I would like to make a mention that in this, their role is being questioned. Why the regulatory checks and balances were not sort of imposed only brings out the point that in our country we have our own strengths. Well, we have a liberalized economy, but I think checks and balances in our system, and particularly in the public sector, are to be seen as strengths. And I would only say that in any economic scenario, if the decisions are taken with those checks and balance, I don't think there would be any problem with that. So I would recommend that in a liberalized economy, international outlook and issues of corporate governance must form the basis of any business strategy.
Thank you, Balyan Garu. Sir, your speeches have been really thought-provoking, and the clarity with which you drive your point is really excellent. I'm really fortunate to propose a vote of thanks to all the participants for this lecture. Sir, you have correctly stated that CPSs have been very strong and that is a point which has been truth even during these times when most of the MNCs have failed to catapult their position to the highest point. Now, we have rightly emphasized on the need for the employability of the students and also emphasized that there is a need for improving the quality of education. Although we have been a little bit harsh on the academic side, where there's of less youth, we have emphasized rightly that there is a need for integrating education system and the industry. We have rightly stated that there is a business language where the students are to improvise their communication skills so that they can become better employed. And we have rightly stated that the ONGC has made tremendous efforts and is still making efforts to improvise the industry-academia interface, of which summer internship or summer training is very vital. Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of all the students of the IPE, I would kindly request you to provide some of the internships to our IPE students, because the students are very eager to work in a company like ONGC. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to thank all the ONGCians for sparing their valuable time and gracing the occasion. I would like to thank Professor Mishra for providing this wonderful opportunity of listening to Dr. A.K. Balyan, who is considered to be an eminent personality in the area of HR. I would like to thank Professor Anjiraju for coordinating this entire program. I would like to thank all the esteemed faculty members who have again come on Saturday and spent their valuable time. I would like to thank all the staff members of the IPE who have made arrangements for this program. And finally, I would like to thank the students again for coming to IPE and listening to such a wonderful lecture. Thank you very much.
I think Balyan sir won't flag, but I would once again request you to stand up as a mark of respect.
How are you, students?